Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil Code Veronica. In this video, currently, we are about to do a puzzle. So, this is a very, very easy thing to do here. You take the sword out of that sarcophagus, or whatever it is, and then you just kind of, rotate this. As long as you get right to this little turny wheel thing, you should never die in that puzzle. And then that statue turns into an Iron Maiden. No, not the band. No, not the enemy from Resident Evil 4. Like an actual Iron Maiden. Another quality jump scare. I think that jump scare actually would have been better if there was no music playing. Because that's how the jump scares get you. It's not the fact that something comes out of nowhere, it's the fact that something comes out of nowhere and a loud sound plays. That's how most jump scares operate. I think that would have been better if the thing opens up and, oh, there's a zombie there. Not, there's a zombie there. So now we have a roll of music or whatever, something that fits into a piano. So that means we have to go back to the palace, because that's the only place I can think of that has a piano on this island. Yes, I will take the herb, thank you very much, because these birds are being very annoying. They're not birds, they're bats. Thankfully, though, we won't have to go back down there. Didn't I kill you? Oh, no. I blew him up, and he was on fire, but he never actually died. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies in this area. And it takes a pro zombie dodger to get by them. I'm talking about me. So this area is actually very useful because it means we can get into an area that we've already been in, but we can do something different in here. We're going to want to put some things in here. We're going to want to put that there. Don't need it. And then we're going to go in here. This is actually the room that Steve was trying to get into. Like the second time we met up with him. And yeah, it leads right into this area. And if you'll remember, this area, we had to leave some things behind in the, metal detector thingy. And we also neglected to pick up these bullets for the grenade launcher, which means we can actually pick them up now because we have them, and we have a use for them, and we can actually take them out of here.
Please deposit any metallic items.
And yeah, some zombies got in.
Security box.
Oh, I think we have to get them from the front, actually. I guess it's not like an item box and they don't transport, so I'm gonna have to get out of here and then go to the other side. Because it's just good to take those things just in case. Let's put away our grenade rounds. I don't know what the difference between the BOW gun rounds and, like, normal grenade launcher rounds are. And now we're going to open up this case. And see what's in here, whatever the case may be. And we get some bowgun powder. Which is fine, it's a worthy reward, I think. It's not the worst thing we've ever gotten. But we could have gotten something better. I mean, the last one had you know, handgun parts in it, where we can actually make, you know, an upgrade for our gun. This one was just kind of like, take some fucking bowgun arrow, you shitbird. Once again, proving that I am the best when it comes to zombie dodging. So this is the front of the building. We'll just take the items that we don't want to get lost forever in this area. I do believe it was pretty much just the empty fire extinguisher in here, but we're going to take it just in case. You never know when you can use an empty fire extinguisher. Like when you're trying to, you know, firefight a fake or invisible fire. You know, you never know. So now we're gonna head back to the palace, because we have that roll of weird piano thing. Damn it. As we are going to the palace, we are about to get one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. And it's actually, I do believe this cutscene is an exclusive to the Code Veronica X version, because they added in quite a few cutscenes just to kind of, I guess, enrich the story or whatever. And it's kind of weird that this cutscene wasn't in the original version. If you've ever played this game before and know anything about me, you should know exactly why this cutscene makes me very happy. So again, we're going to want to run past this area fairly quickly because of the two Bandersnatches. Ow. You shouldn't, you know, as long as you run fairly proficiently, you shouldn't ever get hit by the Bandersnatch. I kind of screwed up there, but that was my own fault. Let's go into this here door here. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to Claire.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about? All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have them all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Wesker, you need to speak up.
What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
So, yep, Wesker's back. My favorite video game character of all time. This was technically his first appearance since, at least in terms of the continuity, it's his first appearance since Resident Evil 1, where he, you know, died. So yeah, it's weird that that cutscene was taken out of the original version and put in the X version. Because it's fairly important. It's like, hey, remember the big bad villain of Resident Evil 1? He's alive, and there he is. It's not like he wasn't in the original version of this game, it's just he wasn't in that cutscene. Like that opening cutscene to establish, hey, he's alive. And as good as it is that he is in this game, unfortunately, he is not voiced by DC Douglas. He is voiced by Richard Waugh, who is definitely the second best Wesker, but sorry, gotta go with my boy DC. You know, DC Douglas said it in an interview once, and I've never been able to unhear it, but all the previous Weskers sounds like they have marbles in their mouth. You must be Claire Redfield. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to spit out these marbles. It's like, whatever, man. I love DC Douglas's version a lot better. Ah, there you are. Did you get all your lines from comic book villains? Oh, I wish I was playing Resident Evil 5 right now. So, we are now heading back to the castle. I love how there's a palace. Like, think about this. There's a castle and a palace right next to each other. The palace is pretty much like the guest house for the castle. They're like, oh, we don't want them staying here, just have them stay in the palace. Now, this area is really annoying. This is what I was thinking of when we were first coming here. Because they give you a lot of zombies in this area, and it can be a really big ammo sink if you just kind of like doing this normally with your regular weapons. Which is why I don't really currently have any qualms about killing them with the you know, the grenade launcher. And even though I am pretty good at zombie dodging, it's a little more difficult to do it when there's like 5 zombies in a very small area. And unfortunately by now, the banner snatches will have probably respawned, or if they haven't, they will when we get in here. So get your grenade launcher ready. Always have your grenade launcher ready in this area. And yeah, there he is. Damn it. Okay. That's the annoying thing about 2 different banner snatches in like 2 different areas. And if you run away from them, they'll actually jump up to this area. See, this is why I like to have that first aid spray here, because the second time you come back, this area gets a lot more dangerous. It's not like super dangerous and super hard or anything, but there's a lot of zombies where they previously weren't, and obviously the banner snatches spawn back in, so once we get up to that 2nd or 3rd level, whatever it is, we're gonna definitely have to use that first aid spray. I love how the camera changes in this game. Like, it's not like it's always going to be different cinematic camera angles. It's actually like the camera's sort of following Claire in this game. So this is an area where I usually like have to kill the zombies because these guys are really annoying to dodge. At least the one of them. I don't think we really have to go in the other area all that much, but these 2 guys here I like to kill. And you're going to want to make sure that that guy's dead before you go in that room, otherwise he will respawn with all his health when you come back.